Good morning, Pickles. I hope you are all well and you enjoyed some London jaunts with me yesterday. This morning's advent calendars have now been opened and they're all beautiful. Just as a quick recap, we've got the cat sandwich fibres advent over here, and we had this lovely, stunning kind of what I affectionately call, and it is affectionate, kind of pond scummy green with a bit of chartreuse and some lovely yellows and greeny mustards and just little orangey speckles in there, so that is fab. We've got my Homespun house calendar from last year that I've talked about previously, which is this beautiful kind of rose pink, again with some little mustardy chartreusey speckles in there, which is going to go into my granny stripe that I will show you momentarily. And we have, continuing in this amazing kind of gradient fade set that Nora George has, this little blue, but look at the little squishy pop of yellow. So we've all got little yellow hints in today's, which I'm quite enjoying. And in case you're wondering, I'm wearing my Siri pullover, which is lovely. I've talked about it previously on the podcast, so I won't dwell on it there, but it is perfect for today because today is grey, cold, and absolutely pissing it down. Welcome to Christmas in the UK. Yeah, it's not the prettiest weather, but I'm hoping that it might clear up enough for me to make a little trip out this afternoon, and I will take you along with me for that. But just before I do that, I mentioned I would show you my granny stripe blanket, which is what I'm using at the moment to crochet my Homespun House minis into. I may well end up doing the same with the others, cat sandwich fibres. I'm not so sure about Nora George. I might actually change the plan of those slightly because they're such a beautiful gradient. I don't want them to get lost in amongst the blanket, and it'll look a bit weird if one part of the blanket is this lovely gradient, so I need to have a bit of a think about what I'm going to do with those. But we have here all of the colours since then, so from the black variegated up through some little yellows and a couple of the sort of bluey greens, this orange, and then yesterday's is the top one here, which is this kind of minty green with the white. So the pink as the next one on there will look brilliant. I was starting to worry it was getting a bit green heavy. I do enjoy being random with this, but I'm a little bit random but with purpose. So it's nice to have something that balances it out a little bit. So yes, I will continue on doing this. It's so squishy. I love it so much. So yes, I'm just going to keep an eye on the weather for a little bit and then hopefully dash out in about 20 minutes or so. It looks as though it's calming down a little bit after throwing a proper wobbly this morning. It seems to be calming down a little bit now, so that's all good. And in case you missed him, look who's making another appearance back on the podcast. It's everyone's favourite hungry Hobbsy. Hello, bud. Hello? Do you want food? I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you want, buddy. You need to be clearer. You need to be clearer. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's get you a few nuggets. You need to chew, handsome. So right now, it is both sunny and raining at the same time because again, December in the UK. You're welcome. done. I might have spent a little bit of time and a little bit of money over with Millie in her shop, but I'm going to wander back down into Richmond town centre, maybe have a little coffee and then head on home, I think. Hello Pickles, I hope you're well. I hope you enjoyed our little jaunt out to Richmond. I love going to Tribe. It's wonderful to see Millie. It's also really lovely just to go and have a quick look at the shop itself, and there's just so many pretty things there. Now, most of the things I bought were gifts, so as ever I will not be sharing those. I did pick up a couple of things for me because I had to, powerless to resist all of those good things. The first of those is something that Millie's been showing off over on the Tribe Instagram feed, which were these amazing custom bamboo coffee cups that she's had printed, and they've got the little Tribe logo on there too, so if I pop that on screen you should be able to see. Look, isn't it cute? And it's little toucans and all sorts of, so loved that, had to get that, so that will be, and it's suitably, it's suitably massive, which is the size that I prefer my coffees, if we're honest. So yeah, love that. And then the other thing that I did pick up, which I have been looking at for a while and desperate to get for a while, is something that you've seen pretty much everywhere on every podcast there's ever been already, which is the new book by Tin Can Knits, which is the Strange Brew book. And this is all things colourwork sweaters and a means of helping you work out your own sizing and your own charts should you wish, and it's just a bit of a how-to, which is fabulous for colourwork sweaters because I'm knitting a fair few of them at the moment. And so yeah, delighted to have those two bits with me, even more delighted to go and spend a bit of time down in Richmond, both in the shop and wandering around because it's such a beautiful part of London. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I will see you tomorrow because there might just be another cheeky yarn trip in store. Oh, I've said too much. See you later.